Having donors that are willing to invest in facilities like this means so much. People work hard for their money and they have to make choices every day as to where it's going to go. But knowing that they're willing to invest it in our communities, in our kids, right, means a lot.
What we do at the Calgary Foundation is we inspire, inform, and educate. And so we translate donors' passions and values into philanthropy. Calgary Health Trust has been a long-standing recipient of the Calgary Foundation funds. So donors know that their valuable gifts will be stewarded in the most effective way to have the biggest impact on the health of our citizens, including our littlest citizens.
4.5 years ago, Ethan was walking home from piano lessons with his sister in the community, and he was run over by a truck. He was pinned under the vehicle and dragged for no less than 6 feet, and it was probably the worst day of our lives. And by the time I got to the scene and realized something had happened, he was loaded into the ambulance, and my daughter, who was with him, was sitting in the front seat. And the paramedics made the choice, while they were trying to deal with Ethan, to transport him here to South Health Campus in order to establish an airway, because they couldn't get an airway in the ambulance, and they were getting ready to give him a tracheostomy. And had we gone down that route, we would have been in a lot worse shape than we are now. So he was intubated, stabilized, airlifted, and then we spent 6 months in hospital and years of rehab since then. We did the drive to Children's Hospital for about 6 months, and it's 45 minutes easily from our home in Cranston up to Children's Hospital. And having that care here meant quicker recovery for my son. It meant less invasive procedures were done to him. It had a huge impact on his recovery and his ability to overcome what happened. We had to advocate really, really hard to transfer services back to South Health Campus because it's so much closer, and I have other children, and we needed normal. It was so important that we could do something close to home, and finally getting back to South Health Campus made a huge difference to us for our quality of life as a family.
When your child is sick, you want instant access to the healthcare that you need. You don't want to have to worry about traveling across the city. So for the residents in South Calgary, it's important that they have access to the healthcare that they need when they need it, where they need it. We were delighted at the Calgary Foundation to learn about this purpose-built space, which will reduce the stress and anxiety of children in emergency medical situations. With the expected growth in the Southeast community over the next 5 years, there's a huge demand for the services to help children within their community. And so the pediatric emergency space is vital to serve this need. The Calgary Foundation was pleased to support this project because it would reduce wait times and increase access for all. But also, it created a space that children could be comfortable. And who wouldn't want to support that?
What did you think when you went into the pediatric pod? What was your favorite thing?
Counting all the animals.
You like counting all the animals?
Yeah.